Hello, hello, hello. Dana Wilde here, and welcome to the show. The 6 week intentional action course started yesterday. And for those of you that don't know, that's a course that I hold every year, right about this time of year, where you can accomplish 3 solid goals over 6 weeks. And yes, you can still enroll, even though we started yesterday. You just go to danawilde.com/action and check it out. So, people often wonder, like, what makes this course different from other courses? Because there's this definition that I've coined called intentional action. And people think about inspired action and they think that it's the same thing as intentional action, but it's not. So I want to give you a definition of it because it's really, for me, intentional action is the only way to get stuff done quickly and easily and in a fun way and with success and all of that good stuff. So inspired action, most of the time, traditionally, the meaning that people use when they talk about inspired action is when you get an idea or you get an intuition that says, oh, go do this or go take this action. And it's great. If and when you get that, that's awesome, right? I started coining the phrase intentional action because for me, a lot of times with inspired action, there'd be part of me that would be like, well, is this inspired? I don't know if I'm doing this because I'm inspired or not, right? There was this idea of questioning, like, is this really inspired? So I decided to start calling the kind of action that I think helps you grow your business quickly and easily intentional action, because intentional action is something where you are the driving force, and you're the driving force because of your thoughts. And so what is intentional action? Intentional action is the action you take after you've moved yourself to an emotionally positive place. Intentional action is the action you take after you've moved yourself to an emotionally positive place. So what does that mean? If you are feeling down or frustrated or negative or apathetic or any kind of negative emotion, don't start working in your business. Don't say like, oh, I'm just going to do it anyway, or I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to force myself to do it. These are the times, if you've ever done this, where no matter what you do, something goes wrong. Technology fails. It takes you 10 times as long to do anything. So if you're feeling that way, you have one job and one job only. And that job is to get yourself feeling good. So when you feel that way, it doesn't mean, well, I'm just going to sit around and wait for 3 weeks until I feel better, or I'm going to wait for the moment to hit me. That's more like inspired action, right? I'm going to wait until I get an inspired idea and then I'm going to do something. When you are feeling a lull or not feeling motivated, the thing to do is get yourself motivated, get yourself feeling good. And sometimes, I know people who say, well, I get myself motivated by taking action, and that's fine. If that's your method, go ahead and do it. But I would like to suggest that if you take 60 seconds to 3 minutes to intentionally think positive thoughts, get yourself moving in the right direction, you will be better off when you sit down and do it. So, tip number 1, the first thing to do to get yourself to take intentional action, or to be more proactive in taking intentional action, taking better kind of action when you're building your business. Tip number 1, move your body. So whatever that means to you, get up, move your body, do a little dance, get yourself jumping up and down, just sway your body, shake your head, do whatever you have to do to move your body. Move your body, get the energy flowing. As you're moving your body, tip number 2, tell yourself you're doing it to get yourself motivated. So you are telling your brain what you're expecting it to do. Okay, I'm moving my body now because I'm going to get moving. I'm going to start working. I know it's going to be good. I'm feeling ready. I'm getting the energy flowing because I know when the energy's flowing, I get more done. I love that I'm so proactive in doing this. I love taking intentional action. I love feeling good. I love getting good results. I know when I got my energy flowing and I sit down and do something, it happens easier and better and faster. I like being a proactive thinker. I like taking intentional action. I like growing my business this way. Things work out better. I get better ideas. It's more fun, right? So now you're 60 seconds to 3 minutes invested. You're starting to feel pretty good about sitting down and taking action. And so then step 3 is sit down and do it. Sit down and do any one thing. And you don't have to do it forever. You can even trick yourself. A lot of times I trick myself and say, look, I'm only going to work for 15 minutes or I'm only going to work for 30 minutes because I know in my mind when I see that timer going down, so tip number 3 might be set a timer because I know mentally when I see it going down, I'm more likely to get even more energized to just pound it out and get it done. So intentional action. Why does it work? When you take intentional action, when you feel good, you get better results. You get in the flow. You make better decisions. You are making the right choices when you're doing things. Things just seem to happen. You're more productive. And you know what that means? You actually work less. You work less and you make more. You have more time for you. And so when you're taking action in the new year, we're not anti-action here in the Train Your Brain Sandbox. I think sometimes people think like brain trainers or mindset people are like, oh, let's all just sit around and, give each other flowers. Be happy and meditate and let rainbows fly out of our heads. And, it's all nice and happy and sunny and all that good stuff. But the reality is action is satisfying and intentional action is even more satisfying because at the end of the day, we're creators. Entrepreneurs are creators. We love having new ideas, creating businesses, launching things, seeing the success, having things move forward. And it all starts from your positive, intentional action. So start today. Start right now. What are you going to do? Move your body. Start right now. Move that body. Think about how good it is. Know you're going to get out there and have success. Know that feel-good action is the best. Know that you control your emotions based on the way you're thinking. Think those positive thoughts. Move your body while you're thinking those positive thoughts. And look out. You are going to be unstoppable. I hope you can join us for the 6-week intentional action course. Head on over to danawilde.com/action and we'll work together for you to accomplish 3 solid goals in 6 weeks. I'll see you there and I'll also see you next time on The Mind Aware. Bye, everybody. Mwah.